Rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pad of the pinky. And then the thumb. And down to the wrist. And up to the knuckles and across. And then let's take the ball into one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Back to the first. And then the other. And let's move the ball around the back. And switch. And switch. And switch. And hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. 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 Ball on the floor. Assess how the feet feel. Step on the ball, press down 3 times. Go up to the knuckles, press down once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Bring the ball to just above the top of the heel and pivot on the toes to roll across the top of the heel. Press down just below the ball of the foot. At the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And swivel. Three, 2, 1, release, reassess, and go to the other foot, pressing down 3 times. Up to the knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scroll. 3, 2, 1, get the ball out of the way. Reassess the feet. And shake the tree. Center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step out. Gather in starlight. And center. Same thing in the other direction. And center. Take some steps forward. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. Flap the opposite heel. And the front. And then behind you. And then cross step with a twist and a punch. And then we'll walk or march or jog. So today we got the standing core and leg exercises. No squats. If you want to do those, I think I will. Don't do anything you want to do as long as it's safe. Get the heart rate going. Doing what you're doing. And I'm gonna do 5 to bed class. Yeah. We'll get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 10. That's 20. And 30. Take a couple of breaths. Interlace the fingers and hands up. Reach up. If you can on your toes. Yeah, come on down and bend back if you can. Otherwise, just keep reaching up. And come back to center. Bend to one side. Bend to the other. Come back to center. Lower your heads, push out at the chest. Come on down. Interlace your fingers. Raise your hands behind you. And squeeze those shoulder blades together. A little higher. And come on down and shrug. And then swim. Go back into a backstroke. And then a breaststroke. And then bring one arm across the body, press in. And then the other. Extend the arms and tap the shoulders. Bring one arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. And then form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. Squeeze. And release. And squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Bring one arm over the top of the head, cup the ear, chin up, eyes looking up as you tug. And then chin towards the collarbone, look down. Repeat the other way. Chin up. And down. Come on back to center, go into a side lunge. Go the other way. Come on back, bring your feet to about shoulder width apart. Hinge at the waist, bend the knees slightly as you bring your hands towards the floor. Try to keep the back spine neutral. Come on up, bring one foot forward. Hold on to a pole if you need to. Other foot is back, you're pressing the back foot heel into the floor. And then reverse the position with ease. And come on up and grab a stick. It's a booyah stick day. So we'll start with some flip flops. And then big circles out. And bring it in. Go laterally. Switch the direction. And bring the stick behind you, crook of the elbows, twist the joints. Lean back if you can, otherwise keep twisting. Come on back up, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. Bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. Bring the stick up over the head, down below the waist, back up, and if you can, behind you. Bring it to the shoulders and push out. And then down to one side and at or near the top, swing behind. And then the other hand. And then bring the stick to the middle, step back, feet are about shoulder width apart again. We're going to scrunch our toes into the ground and roll back onto the fifth metatarsal and hold. And then roll towards the first and back to the fifth, back and forth. Keeping the toes squeezed into the ground. Three, two, and one. All right. Now, you can hold on to the stick if you want to as we do these leg exercises. This is where we're swinging them forward and then backwards and laterally and so on. Or hold on to the back of a chair if you need to, or be near a wall. We're going to start with leg kick forward, only go as high as feels safe for you. Nine, we'll do about 10 on each side or so. You do more or less, that's fine. Two. And then we're gonna go behind, keeping the knee locked. There. And then we're gonna do some lateral kicks. Other way. And then some butt kicks. And leg. Then we're gonna come across, tap and go back. And then we're gonna externally rotate the knee. Only go as high as feels safe for you. Go the other way. And then we're gonna go elbow towards the same knee. Alternating. Don't have to touch. And you can continue to do that or cross your arms and go knee towards the opposite elbow. And that'll do it. A couple of breaths to restore. We're doing Leonard Orr's 4 quick ones and 1 long one. In through the nose, down through the belly quickly. And then 1 big deep inhale and a slow exhale. And we do 4 rounds of that, total 20 breaths. If you feel at all lightheaded, please sit down while you do this. This one. Here we go. And rub those hands together to cultivate chi. From chi ball. It wants to move. Let it follow it. And the center with 2 breaths. Open your heart. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center with 2 breaths. Bring down chi from above. And gather from below. And Stay.
Thanks, Tom.
Okay, Mira, enjoy.
You too.
I shall. Ava, take care. I am going to do some Tibetans here. Starting with some spins, but if you want, you can just twist the waist and swing the arms. Otherwise, up to 11 spins. And when you're done, take a couple of breaths. We're going to go to the floor. We'll be on our backs. Oops. Hands can be by the side in the usual routine, but you can put them under your back if you need support, the lower back under your head if you need support of the neck. Modified version, lift the head, neck, and shoulders and the soles of the feet, and then put them down. Regular version, extend the legs and raise them up as you lift the head, neck, and shoulders and down. That's one. Two. 9, 10, and 11. Take a couple breaths. Get on our knees. Hands are on the hamstrings and the glutes. If you can't do back extensions, just rock back on your knees and come forward. If you can, bend back, do so, and 1. And take your breaths. Sit down. Hands generally by the hips, if they can be behind you if you need to. Modified version, soles of the feet are on the floor. Again, in the unmodified version, legs are extended. Either way, we're coming into an inverted table. That's what. And 11. Take your breaths. Turn around. In the modified version, your tabletop position into cobra. Unmodified down dog to up dog, up to 11. Turn around. Watch your legs, however, feels comfortable this morning, and take a couple of breaths. We're going to rotate 6 times in one direction, 5 in the other. Either sitting up or bending down. On the last round, we're going to stretch out in the middle and do a round of box breathing. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. I'm going to do it on the left knee and on the right. Here we go. Which directions? And stretching out. Box breath. Box breath over the left side. And then the right side. Pulling up. Switch the position of the legs. Whatever was on top goes below. Whatever was in front goes behind. We're going to start rotating in the opposite direction this time, 6 times, and 5 in reverse. Repeat the box breathing and the 3 positions. There we go. We're reversing. And stretching out. Box breath. Then go over the right knee this time. And in with the box breath over the left knee. Come on up. No. See you tomorrow.